Hey everybody, welcome to Two Chicks and a Radio with me and Rhea and 2RJ. She is currently not in the building. I think she's running a little bit behind, as we both always are, one of us or the both of us, and I don't see how we can ever keep it together with our busy lives, but we seem to come on and just do it. So I labeled this session, "You've got questions, we have answers" type situation, because somebody's like, well, you need to do something about new ham operators and you need to do something to help them out. So, drum roll, I am going to do just that because I am a new ham still. I guess you could call me a new ham still, maybe, maybe not. But I know I don't know as much as Rhea does, and she's a wealth of knowledge and something that definitely everybody looks forward to talking to because she is very good at ham radio, amateur radio. So, most new hams we have that I've spoken to, I tell them to first get their tech, and then we can do handhelds, and that's just an easy way to get them into the hobby. So, sorry, my kid being a pain. So, I figured if there's any new hams that had questions that maybe me or Rhea can answer, but definitely I came like my buddy Michael, who's new to ham radio. He's got his mobile rig set up and he's got his own handheld. And then another friend of mine, Justin, he went and purchased the ID52. So he is definitely new to the, not necessarily new because he's got comms experience from the Marines, but he's definitely new to the handheld and getting everything set up, and I didn't have a chance to set up his repeaters. So a lot of these things is just getting it on the repeater, and it's easy to talk to that way and learn proper ham conduct and how to be a good operator and things like that. And I have been watching Discord and stuff about people commenting about things and how a lot of times we're not being good operators. And I have definitely come across that as well when I was doing the POTA. I had a lot of people keying up on me. I had a lot of people tuning on me. I had a lot of issues. Yes, I knew I was in the weeds. Lord mercy, I know I was in the weeds, but I did get some people here and there. And so just to sit there and get keyed up on was just something I couldn't overpower, unfortunately. So I met a lot of great guys at the Decatur Amateur Radio Club at Phil Day. It was a pretty cool group, a lot smaller than the Huntsville group, that's for sure, but definitely some that were definitely in the group, especially Rhea's little favorite, her number one Decatur fan is in the group. So yeah, so I guess just being a new ham and everything is kind of like getting into the hobby. It can be overwhelming. There's so much stuff to do, and you can be like me and just squirrel. I squirrel quite a bit when I get overwhelmed. So it's just finding out what in the hobby you really like to do. and learning. And a lot of people are like, well, you need to teach us. And when I was studying for my general, Rhea taught me a lot, which ended up helping me on my general exam. And just learning and everything is, just as important. And I think doing, because a lot of people are visual learners, and that's what I am. I'm a visual. I'd rather sit there and watch you do something and then have me redo it than for me to sit there and just listen to you about it, because I can sit here and listen all day and you can tell me exactly how to build something. But if I'm not physically seeing it, then to me, it's going to look like, you don't want to know what it's going to look like, but it's not going to look like a shelf. It's not going to look like anything. So I think that's good for some people, and some people it's not. I like teaching people. It's very fun to teach people and to have them do it as well. My oldest son's currently learning how to drive, and I took him driving all the way from here to Priceville. And that was a learning experience for both of us, because he literally almost stopped on the highway when I told him to get into the other lane. Yes, he freaked out and almost came to a complete stop, which in turn freaked me out. And so, yeah, definitely one of those things. So, I mean, it's like just dipping your toe in the hobby, getting into knowing something. So if y'all got questions, like I said, shoot them in chat, and either I or Rhea, when she comes on, she can answer them. It's just one of those things. well, thank you. I appreciate it. I definitely enjoy teaching people. My job allows me to do that. How many times did you mash the? No, I didn't. I did not mash any imaginary pedals at all. I was mashing the imaginary gas. How's that? Not the brake, just the gas. And yeah. So once he started doing that crazy maneuver, I immediately stuck on the caution, so people actually knew there was something going on. And oh my goodness, I really freaked out. I really did on the inside. So yeah, definitely wanted to mesh that gas pedal and go. So he's definitely got some learning to do before he even gets his license. That's for sure. Then my youngest one, he's over here shaking his head because he's up next. He hasn't even studied for his permit test. Oh, apparently he's been studying for his permit test. Okay, a four-way stop. Who gets to go first?
Of course, the left one.
Are you sure about that?
Actually, right, because it's dominant.
Are you sure about that?
I'm pretty sure.
It's whoever was at the stop sign first.
I mean, I was right.
I almost put my foot through the floorboard a few times. Yeah, most definitely. Okay. The main lights at the intersection are out, so they are flashing red or yellow, depending on the light and how it's set up to flash that it's down.
All right.
So when you're at that intersection, how are you supposed to treat it? Yep.
You go on yellow and you stop at red.
Nope.
How?
You treat it like a four-way stop.
What the fuck?
Hey, language.
What the freak?
Falafel.
Go again. Give me another one.
Okay. Hey, Ed.
Give me another one.
Yes, new driver. He is wanting me to quiz him. So, there is a, what's a good question? Because it's been a while since I've had to take the driver's ed course. Oh, okay. You have a yield sign. So what does that mean?
I know. Oh, it means. It means like. I forgot what it means, but I know what it is.
You have
It's
to
a-
yield to the traffic before you go.
Yeah.
All right. Can you turn right on red? True or false?
True.
True?
Yep.
Okay.
Is that true?
That's true.
Okay.
But it depends on it. But what if there's a sign up that says you can't?
Then you can.
All right.
Is that true?
Yeah.
Nope.
All right. Question.
Mhm.
You're at the stop. You're in a turn lane,
Oh.
and the turn lane has a yellow arrow pointing to the way you're turning. Can you turn with it flashing yellow? Jordan, do not give him the answer.
No.
Yes, as long as it's clear.
Go again.
Oh, drill him to look both ways before proceeding through a green light. Yes. Okay. How long should you, before going through a green light, should you wait? Jordan, do not give him the answer. Back up.
Wait.
Yes. Wait before going through that intersection when it's green.
Fucking go. Go
Language.
past it.
Language.
Just go past it. Don't matter. Like a regular green
Like
light.
you know, you like red light and then it goes green.
You go.
You gotta wait 3 seconds.
No, you don't.
You have to wait 3 seconds.
Well, I ain't gonna wait.
Because
I ain't
anybody.
gonna wait 3 seconds.
Well, then you could end up getting hit by a car that is running the red light, and that could cause you to end your life.
This is why pain
All right,
is
all
allowed
right.
to have a permit.
All right. I mean,
Before you
give me
turn.
another
I
question.
hope there's not a cop in that check, because there's just be like staked out like right in front of the house waiting for you to just.
Brian, it depends on the roundabout. Which way do you drive through a roundabout? We had roundabouts when we were in Huntsville. So which way were we always going?
I swear to God, if you know this, I
Right.
He's right.
I didn't know that. Mom,
Yes, I do. Because I remember the way we got to the
can you-
apartment.
can you go
We've
right
been
on
there
red?
like $20,000.
Can you go right on red?
Yes, you can.
As long as there's not a light.
As long as there's not a sign that said you cannot.
All right. And before you turn, how far do you need to put your turn signal on?
Wait, are we doing seconds or minutes?
You're an idiot. Minutes. Why is minutes even?
I didn't mean seconds. Are we doing seconds or like
How far in advance before turning do you need to put your turn signal on? How many feet?
how many feet? 3 feet.
Jordan, how many feet? How many feet, Jordan?
He doesn't even fucking know. No, I didn't mean to say that.
Sure, Ed, I
It's
was your youngest.
2 feet.
How many feet, Jordan?
1
Jordan,
feet.
go ahead and give the answer.
1 feet. 0 feet.
Up. He's telling you to go up.
Like 4 feet. 1 feet. 0 feet.
No,
4 feet.
up.
The
It's more
fuck
than
you guys
4.
mean of?
10 feet.
100
Yeah.
feet. You're not supposed to do it 100 feet.
Exactly, but you wouldn't know anybody, you fucking idiot.
Dude, I
Hey,
said 3
language.
feet. Stupid.
How many
It's
feet?
not 3 feet.
How many feet, Jordan?
It's way more than 3 feet.
How many feet?
How many feet? How many feet?
Huh?
3 to 4.
30 to 40 feet.
All right, tell me again. Give me another question.
All right. 100 feet, unless you're going around 55 miles an hour, then it's 300 feet.
Give me another
Okay.
question.
Okay. Do you have to turn on your headlights when running your windshield wipers?
No. Who does that? Who turns on their headlights when they're running their windshield wipers?
Usually you have your headlights on when you're having your windshield wipers on because it's usually dark outside.
But once
Too.
it's light. I
It
think you
doesn't
do it at
matter.
light.
It doesn't
you can have
matter.
your
My
lights on.
car has automatic lights.
Oh, all right. Give me another one. Y'all gotta give me the hardest questions, man.
Mom,
Make it
Uh-huh.
easy.
I think it'd be better if paint is clothing and diamond never drop.
Oh no, I'm gonna try.
Please, God, don't.
Yes. Question, do you have to have your headlights on when it's foggy out?
Yes.
Yeah.
What about when
but
it's
do you have
raining?
to have them on.
When it's raining?
Uh-huh.
Yes.
Hey, when do you have to have your headlights on?
Huh?
When it's fog out, when do you have to have them on?
Because the fog. You sometimes...
Damn, right. What setting?
What?
What setting?
What setting? High or low?
Right, high, low.
Low. Because you don't want to go too high.
For once.
Ah.
Yep.
How many
Yes.
seconds is
Have
the
you watched The
minimum
Mist?
trailing distance
Have
between
you
you?
watched The Mist?
Hey.
He threw something at me.
I didn't throw anything at me. He's
Yeah,
a liar.
right there.
All
On
right,
there.
listen.
He's a liar and a cheat.
All right, Brian says, how many seconds is the minimum trailing distance between you and the car ahead?
What?
Between you and the car ahead, how many seconds are you supposed to be behind them? Don't follow what I do because I do is wrong.
What do you mean?
There's
Five.
no, it's about 3 seconds.
Right after be behind him for 3 seconds.
No, it has to be
Oh
3.
my
So
God,
let's
you're
say,
so stupid.
let's say they're right here.
Uh-huh.
So by the time your front goes right here, it's got to be like 3 seconds.
Oh, right behind them.
Should 4 car lengths is what Ron says. It's actually a car. It's technically 2 to 3
Give me
car
more
lengths.
questions.
All right. Should you put the high beams on when it's foggy out at night?
No, you should not.
All right, Ed. He says no to that.
Nope. Correct.
All right. Ron says 4 car lengths.
Talk. Give me more questions.
All right. He wants more questions, people,
I need to pass this.
because he's studying for his thing, and I can't come up with questions. Okay. Got one. When there's emergency vehicles on the road,
Mm-hmm.
do you pull over and let them pass?
Yes. Yes, you do. Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Yes, you do.
Yes. 4 car lengths, but it's really 2 to 3.
Once there's someone that has SUGMA in the emergency room.
Huh?
Once there's someone who has SUGMA in the medical car.
All right. Now
Something
you were in a wreck. What are you supposed to do to your vehicle?
Hey,
Your
turn
vehicle-
Turn it off.
Hey, what do you do at a four-way
Okay.
stop?
But hold on, Jordan.
Come on, shut your mouth.
Okay. You turn your vehicle off, right?
You're right.
But where are you supposed to move your vehicle if you can move it?
To the left. To the right
Or left?
or left. Either
Shoulder.
way.
To the
I see
shoulder?
them all only on the right though. Only
Okay.
on the left.
on the shoulder, right?
Yep.
Okay.
Too easy.
What do you do
All
at a
right.
four-way stop?
Now, what is the correct procedure for heel toe shifting? Okay, Ron, I have no clue about that.
Yeah, exactly. Even you don't know stuff.
Mom, what
Because
does
of-
Dave do at a four-way stop? What are you supposed to do?
Oh, what are you supposed to do at a 4-way
At a
stop?
four-way intersection.
Or wait a second. Keep on going.
No.
You got to stop.
No, you want I should tell her stop.
You want to stop, bro.
No, it's whoever first come first.
Oh,
served.
yeah.
Whoever gets there first.
Oh yeah, whoever gets there first gets to go.
Okay.
God, I'm so disappointed in you. Okay.
All right.
How regularly do you have to change a blinker fluid?
No such thing as blinker fluid, boy.
See, he's not too stupid.
All right. Peyton,
Mhm.
do you have to slow down and stop for a funeral processional?
Hell no. Keep on going. Hit them if you have to.
Customary to stop for a funeral procession.
Fuck their funeral. What?
Yeah. It's
You have to
customary.
stop?
Yeah.
I ain't gonna stop.
Well, you got to
Why?
because it shows respect. I hate them too. Okay.
I do because they always slow.
All right. Question. How many miles over the speed limit are you allowed to go?
All right. For our answer, are we talking about you? Are we doing like a speed limit like you? How far you go? Because sometimes it's a 45 and you go to like 65. Don't say you don't. I think you do it. Don't.
No, I'm talking about standard operating procedure.
It's either 3 miles or 5 miles. I don't really remember.
5 miles.
5 miles, yeah. See, I was right.
Lon says 0,
0?
but you're allowed. But 5 miles is a respectable amount. to
Yeah,
go
that's
over.
what I said. Because I'm actually smart.
Yeah. Technically 0, yes, Lon. But let's be honest. Okay, Peyton.
You go 20.
All right. You have a sign that has an arrow going in a certain direction.
Mhm.
What does that mean?
One way.
No. It'll say one way on it. You're coming up to this and you're going around, and you've got an arrow, and usually it's a group of arrows in a row. It's telling you there's a what?
Exit.
Curve.
All right. Keep on going.
All right. There's usually a sign before you get to the curve that tells you how fast to take the curve.
Mm-hmm.
Do you take the curve at the recommended amount, or do you go under, or do you go over?
Under.
Okay.
Cause watch the recommended amount is like 100, and you
I
go
know.
50, so you don't slide off that curve. You know what I'm saying? You ain't trying to die.
All right. Now you're going in a curve. Do you brake?
What did you say?
You're going into a curve.
Going into a curve?
Uh-huh.
Talk.
All right. And you're going into a curve. Do you brake in the curve, or do you brake before the curve?
Brake before the curve.
Okay. Why do you not brake in the curve?
Because let's say this is the curve, right? This is the curve.
Uh-huh.
When you brake into the curve, you may hit the curve.
Okay.
But if you do it before, you have a 90% chance you'll make it.
Okay. All right. Traffic light is completely out.
Likes Air Maxes.
Okay.
Bet you didn't know that.
Traffic light is completely out. How do you proceed through the intersection? We already had this one.
If whoever gets there first goes 1st. Mm-hmm.
So you treat it like a four-way.
Even if it's an old lady who got there first, you still go first. Cause you already know she's gonna drive slow.
So you know you accelerate through the curve, right?
What?
When you're going into a curve, you brake before you go enter it, and then you accelerate out of it.
I know, that's what I said.
Okay.
I didn't say go slow down.
Oh, I know that the police don't have to give you 5 miles over, and they can ticket you for it, but they're less likely to take you 5 miles over. All right. You're coming up on an exit.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Now, when you turn your turn signal on to show that you're going toward the exit?
Right when you're at the exit, maybe 4 or 5 feet, or turn your signal, then turn.
Okay.
Is that right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
All right. Let's say you're coming off an exit like we do at Research Park,
Right.
and you're having to take go across another lane of traffic to take that exit, like we normally do.
Right.
Okay. Now, how do you alternate that exit? Because you have people who are coming off of it, and you're wanting to get onto the exit. So how do you alternate that exit?
That's pretty tricky. But there's a simple solution. You ready? You ready for the 2 solutions? A, you hit.
We are.
You let them go first, and then you go.
Okay.
Am I right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. I know I'm right.
But you see how fast they're going. Okay, so let's say you're pulling out in front of a vehicle. If you're pulling out in front of them, let's say you accidentally pull out in front of them, and you have enough space. Okay. Are you supposed to match their speed, or be below their speed? Or above their speed a little bit?
Above.
Or
match their speed.
Okay.
Are you below? They may hit you.
And it'd be your fault.
Unless if you're driving that brand new Lamborghini. Then you go a little bit. And it don't matter. You're still gonna win.
Okay. So I guess we're through. I think he might be ready to take the exam.
I think I may be too. Even though I got you guys answering like 20 times, I only got maybe 6 of them right. I think I'm ready.
He thinks he's ready.
I mean, if I don't pass it, then I'll just go get a fake license.
You got to pass it. You can't get a fake license.
You can get a fake
license.
All
right. Railroad crossing. How are you supposed to do a railroad crossing?
When you're about to hit it, slow down so you don't. So when you hit it real fast, you don't turn over.
Okay, but what happens? But how are you supposed to treat a railroad stop? Crossing. You need to look both ways before you cross,
Yep.
right?
Nope. Well, yes, you do. But let's say you're railroad crossing and them little things don't go down. Don't go down. You know, them little things
Mhm.
to warn you. If you don't, if the train's right there, you're fucked. Unless you got your car. But
Okay, but how about this? What if the arms are broken? They don't come down. Aren't you supposed to look before you go across?
yes, you look before, like way before you go across. Let's say railroad track,
Uh-huh.
your car. Let's say this distance right here is where you can see.
Mm-hmm.
Same place. Your arm is broken, as you could tell. You say, let's say you go right there, look both ways, and the train comes and you stop. Is that correct?
Okay.
Is that correct?
Uh-huh. But you need to stop, look, and listen, right?
Yep.
You need to listen for the train, right? All right.
100%.
Here we are. We're supposed to be talking about ham radio. We're talking about over here giving him questions about his driving test.
Can I give him a question?
Got any more questions? I think we covered everything.
Can we at least redo some questions? See if I get them right. Let's redo the questions.
Later. We'll quiz you tomorrow when we're doing stuff around the house.
I heard some.
When parking on the hill, which way do you turn your wheels?
Where's the wheel at though? I mean, not the wheel.
You're parking up on a hill.
Yep.
So which way do you turn your wheels? To the right or to the left?
Is there any middle or no middle?
No.
There's right or left? Is the hill left or right?
You're up the hill, so it doesn't matter.
Oh, left.
So you're going to turn them that way.
Mhm.
Why?
I know I got this question before. I won't lie. I honestly forgot.
If you're turning the wheels to left, because the wheels will hit the curb and it won't go any further.
Yep, am I right?
Yep. Because if you turn them to the right, they can back up and go.
Because let's say I can imagine the hill right there.
Mm-hmm. All right, parking downhill.
Right.
Which way?
Right. No, actually left. Down and up. No, actually right. I don't want to trick you with that question. But I don't get tricky. So I'm going to say right. Am I right?
I think so.
Think so. How do you not know?
I don't know.
I'm going to say I'm right, though, because I know I'm right. How we doing, bro? Oh, Charlie.
Yeah. Right.
Right?
Right downhill, up left.
So I was right.
Yep.
I knew I was right. Right all along.
Mm-hmm. All right, there's his answers. Left, uphill, right, downhill. Anything else? I think you're ready. He's been studying for this. He's a procrastinator like me. He gets that honestly. Rhea says she's on her way home.
I'm going to be honest. I haven't even started yet.
Now he's sitting here saying, oh. Oh, yeah. She says she'll be on in a few at 9:13. She says she just got on. All right. So, have you heard from Rogue's mom at all?
No.
Because she's not emailed me or anything. So, I haven't heard anything from her or Rogue. Which is appropriate for a helicopter Approaching. I don't know. Isn't that a helicopter question? Oh, I didn't ask him about the flashing flood lights. Are we talking about at the intersection or in general? Ed. Oh, the flashing. Hold on. Okay, intersection. Yes, I did ask him about that. He said he treated it as a four-way stop. Yes, is this controlled or uncontrolled airspace, Lon? Hey, Peyton, you're getting pulled over by a police officer. What are you supposed to do?
What?
You're getting pulled over by a police officer. What are you supposed to do?
Turn left.
Turn left.
Turn left.
Why?
Book it. You're supposed to stop.
All right. You're supposed to get where? Over on the shoulder?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. And then what are you supposed to give the officer?
Your license, your ID, your passport.
No. Your license, registration.
Yep.
All right.
Run, Rocky.
Okay. Hey, find the bottom of that white remote.
I know where it's at.
Okay. Okay. I don't know anything about flight. Nothing. Nothing about helicopters. No clue. What is Coop sign up? Is that co-op? Yeah, what is Coop sign up, man?
What's so funny?
Officer, I claim my Fifth Amendment rights and respectfully decline to answer that question. Law, and you're going to find yourself out of your car in handcuffs while they search it.
You can tell them to revoke the fifth.
I say that. I give them my CCW. What are you doing?
What's a Class D?
Class D?
Yeah, Class D. Is that what you made it on your class? A D?
No, bring it over here. I'll show you.
You're 5'2", brown, W. You weigh 135 pounds?
Yes.
What?
Kid is over here reading my driver's license to everybody.
Nope.
God, you don't want to see mine.
484. What's this? What's this?
That's my driver's license number. Please do not repeat that to people.
Why not?
You want
Oh
to
my
know?
God.
You want to know something silly?
To be honest.
All right. So Class D is a regular operator's license. Restrictions
What does
are
that have?
a CDL.
Oh, CDL?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also remember to declare if you're in a duty to inform state.
Holy shit!
Okay. And then you got corrective lenses. that is what I have. My contacts. We've been quizzing my kid on his driver's permit test. Apparently, I don't know how we got on that, but we ended up getting on that. So we took a nosedive and crashed.
Yeah. So what have you been up to?
Working my hiney off. Cleaning out Jordan's bedroom, getting it ready. This weekend, we're going to undo all the screws out of the wall, and then start puttying the walls and getting it ready to paint.
So I've been, high KN4MD, radioactive. That's a long name. Anyway, on Lawnmower and Brian and the rest of them. We had
like 10 or 12. Then they slowly dropped off because we weren't talking about ham radio anymore.
Well,
but I told everybody it was just like, you got questions, we got answers, and I've had some people who are new to ham radio and wanted to I guess get some information, and I told them that we've kind of gone through that if they go back and look at the videos, but just in case people are out there and they want to jump on and ask questions, they could.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I've been kind of busy, I actually qualified for my New Jersey CCW this week. Day before yesterday, I went to the range to shoot. Sorry, not talking about radio. But I went to my favorite range, of which I'm a member, Gun for Hire, right? And
ooh, does that mean you got a silver membership, Maria? What does that get you?
It gets me basically there's a members only range, and only members can go there, and it's a big range. I think it's the biggest range in the United States, the biggest indoor range in the United States. And we have a members only range. You get discounts on all the courses and everything. You get free gun cleanings, free rentals. You get free. I got 6 guest passes. I already gave away one. So if anybody wants to come, anybody in New Jersey wants to come with me to the range, let me know. I'll comp you a guest pass. So if ever you're in Jersey, you don't even need to bring a gun. I'll get one rented for you. Yeah.
I'll bring my gun, Ria.
I wouldn't do that in New Jersey.
Oh, they're not reciprocal. Never mind.
You get strung up. Our state police and stuff they'll string you up. Although those laws are changing. We're fighting in the courts. So those of you who don't know, I used to be very involved in, and I'm still involved in 2A activism. I used to be, and I still am, involved with the community. And whenever they have these bills and such like that, they have, I testified as state legislature and all sorts of stuff. So, I take my Second Amendment rights very seriously because it protects all the others. And, I just like to shoot. I scored 98% in my qualification. And I just missed one. Apparently what happens, I aimed the gun too low. And, but that was a 25-yard shot with a 3.3-inch barrel, a 45 ACP. So I'm not crying. I passed.
How low did you shoot? Did you shoot for
What do you mean?
Low?
It has 50 rounds.
Okay.
50 rounds at 25, 15, 10, and 7. And so I have to go to state police and submit all my paperwork, and it cost me $50. And then because I got all my endorsement, they're real. It's tough. And I did the retired police qualification, and that should get me ready. So that'll be good. I have CCWs in other states too. I have Connecticut and Texas and Utah and Florida. So anyway, hopefully I wouldn't need all those. But ham radio wise, you guys have been on 6 meters. Have you been on any ham radio? What am I shooting, Brian? Cola Games need to be studying, okay? But he's moderating too, okay?
He needs to be studying for his tech. Yeah. Audie.
So why was I shooting? Okay, so the one I qualified with is my carry gun. It's the Springfield XDS 45 ACP, 3.3 inch and 45, and it's very slim. The only downside is it's 5 rounds and 7 rounds just extended magazine, but I carry the 5. And then so let me see here. Have you ever come to NRA National Rifle Pistol matches? No, I haven't. The CMP, I've been meaning to get involved in CMP. It's just one other thing I want to do. I want to do CMP, but to be honest, I like pistols more than anything else. I like handguns. I shoot rifles. I have an AR and a couple other rifles, but it's like
Paint and stuff.
whenever I go to Dayton, right, I usually stop off with my friend Roger, WRDZ, right, Roger Zink.
Wow.
He carries me to his rod and gun club, and we shoot. Yeah, N6VF is his new call now. So I don't know if you guys. I probably mentioned in a previous show, but he was active duty Air Force at Wright Pat, and then he got a brain tumor, and he had to retire on medical grounds. So he still lives in Ohio, but but he and I, we run this Facebook group called Guns and Ham Radio, right? And there's a Facebook group called Guns and Ham Radio, and we talk about guns and ham radio, and it's a lot of fun. But yeah, the 45. They don't make 46, so you gotta do 45. But I have a 22. I have a 1911. I have a 1911 and 1911 22. And but of course they're all laying at the bottom of the ocean, of the lake. I have to go on a diving expedition now that we won some of this case at the Supreme Court to go and retrieve them. So, what you gonna do? But yeah, if
you threw some words in a lake.
It's a joke.
Oh, I was about to say you're to say. Oh my God!
It's a joke. No. I'll explain that joke to you. It's a common joke among 2A activists. Okay.
Oh,
and
my
I
bad.
am a bona fide activist.
My bad. I was about to freak out, Rhea.
Yeah. I was active with the State NRA Association, ANJRPC, Association of New Jersey Rifle and Pistol Clubs, and others. So if ever you are in New Jersey, anybody, come down. We'll go to this range, Gun for Hire. I know the owners very well, and they always treat me like family, and I'm a member. So, we could go and spend an hour or two of range time. They're indoor up to 50 yards. If you want to do outdoor, I have places outdoor I go to. But yeah. Go to Jason, Mike, and company. Next time I'm in Texas, okay? Next time I'm in Texas. The problem is, I used to shoot with some guys up here. The problem is, like, they would put a steel target out 60 yards and then take a scoped AR and shoot it. I pull out my my Springfield XDM, aim, one hand, ping, steel. Easy. I've become so accurate, okay? On my qualification, all they saw was basically a piece of busted up piece of paper because the groups were so close. I've really, really become skilled at this, and I've taken part. I also used to do a lot of IDPA. I don't know if you guys know what IDPA is. Kat, do you know what IDPA is?
No. So
IDPA is International Defensive Pistol Association, where KN4MD. We'll get to radio just now. Where basically you're doing you're doing a course, right? Like a timed course, and you have to go around shooting targets. But it's a simulation of a real, like, defensive pistol situation. But you do that and you get timed and it's matches and it's real fun. 3 gun matches and stuff too. So anyway, yeah. So the bots are gonna come back. So can you run 2 6-volt, 7 amp hour, 12-volt, 7 amp batteries in series? Yes, you may. You absolutely can. You can. Is it lithium iron phosphate? Is it like BioNO or something? You can, I do that all the time with lead acid batteries, right? But there's so much good 12-volt batteries already. So yeah. So yeah. What else? Is that a pot pie?
What pot pie?
What are you eating?
Oh no, I've got gone.
Okay.
Girl,
Tonight.
I've been on a diet, okay? And I've been over here, eating.
So tonight's cup is from the Radio Amateur Society of Thailand. Okay, this was given to me my friend W2YR, who actually John Gagan is his name. He's a retired U.S. Foreign Service. He was with the U.S. Foreign Service and he was in Thailand for a long time. So he developed a relationship with the Thai, not Taiwan, it's Thai. He was in Thailand for a long time, so he developed a relationship with the Thai Amateur Radio Society, and we have a cup of the week, not the week, Addie, just a cup. I have so many different ham radio cups. I'll show you my collection. Yeah, Royal Amateur Society of Thailand. Okay, under the royal patronage of His Majesty the King. So, yeah, good stuff. Anyway, yeah. So what else has been going on?
Nothing. I asked my boyfriend if he wanted to get his ham license.
So how many children is Elon Musk up to now? Like 9?
10.
Okay. 10. Oh, all right. Okay. Right.
Yes, he's going up to 10. But I said my boyfriend. I asked him if he wanted to get his ham radio license.
What did he say?
He said sure, but I don't know if that was like a sure because we were in the gym when I asked him sure, or real sure.
Yeah.
So I was just gonna let him, study.
Yeah.
Let's see if we can get him to like take all 3 at one time. He's super smart. He's highly intelligent. So he's way more intelligent than I am. Let's just say that. I'm pretty intelligent. So.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, what are you gonna do? Did you go over the news yet?
No, not yet.
Okay. So I think we should, since I came here late, so I have to apologize for coming here late. I had to go help change a car battery. And then
apparently Brian said that Elon and Nick Cannon are in a race to see who can get to 21st. Now you know what Elon Musk said about having 10 children.
Yes, he did.
He said because there is such a decline in the population that he's doing his part to help, populate America.
Yeah, but you know what his problem is? His problem is that he's just a womanizer. Well,
I mean, did these women just sit here and say, "Hey, sign me up. I want to get knocked up by Elon"?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, no offense, Rhea. If I was these women and I signed up to get knocked up by Elon, I'd make sure that there was like some like legal document or something laying out what my kids would get and how many kids I would be required to have with him.
Oh God!
Because I think that's only fair considering he's got 10 kids. Well, technically he's got 9 because one no longer claims him.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. So his whole thing is, and he's eccentric. He's on the spectrum too. So he's kind of. He's an Aspie. Not saying bad things about Aspie, but it kind of he is he's a complicated person. Let's put it that way.
I contributed to the population by having 2 children.
Not bad.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So, yeah, exactly. Yeah, he's an SP. So, but all right. So let's go over the news a little bit. I know you guys. That's what you come here for. We're not talking about guns.
Of course, it's what they came here for. So, Foundations of Amateur Radio. A couple of weeks ago, a friend, Ben, VK6NCB, asked an interesting question in our weekly net. He wanted to know, if money wasn't concerned, what would your ideal shack look like? So this is all information of people saying what they wanted theirs to look like and all this kind of stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And then, because there wasn't much in news that I could find, but do you know that while during COVID and times that we had, and how we had a lot more people do ham radio and get into ham radio, well, Japan did too.
Mm-hmm.
And that's what this other one's about. So basically, sales at Ham Shop Friends, which sells amateur radio equipment in the suburban Tokyo city of Hamera, have also grown due to apparent demand from people stuck at home during the pandemic. So they actually went on saw a year-on-year rise of 574 members for a total of 65,788, the first increase in 27 years.
Wow.
And it's grown even more.
Crazy.
So Japan had a boost as well.
Good. So next week, so this is a bit of ad hoc news. Next week I'm at the ARRL board meeting where we're going to put out our boxing gloves and punch it out. But
Can I come help? I'll be your backup. So if somebody punches you down, I'll help.
You want to know something? No, you can't come because you have a boyfriend.
I wasn't going to come. I'm talking about virtually. I'll back you up. Rhea.
Okay, I was gonna say, no, we're not related, so you can't come. I could bring, I could bring people, but they have to be related. So anyway.
All I'm saying is, if you need somebody in your corner, just holler. We'll just wait till after the meeting, and we'll just do an old-fashioned pound down.
I don't think she realizes how tough I am. Okay, but anyway.
I mean, I know you're tough. I was just going to help you out.
Oh, you can help me.
Yeah. See, I'm building these guns right here.
Oh, tonight we're talking about more guns again, huh?
Yeah, but these are the kind that you pack all the time.
Okay.
These are the kind that if you forget your main pistol at home, you got them on you.
Yeah. So a fun fact about driver's license before we move on to the next news item is that driver's license numbers aren't exactly secret.
Okay.
Somebody can deduce your driver's license number from basically some basic bits of information. So like mine is this, okay? J starts my initials 0194, and then 65568 is some combination of my name. 5 is the year of my the date of the month of my birth, 59782. Okay. 5 is the 5 means female, and the month of my birth, and then 78 is the year, and then 2 is something. But yeah, and then on this I have a what else do I have on this? I mean,
what else?
Well, I got my home address on there. Oops, I got.
Right, you have an endorsement of M.
Yeah,
a restriction of 1.
Yeah, glasses.
You're 5'6".
Mm-hmm.
You're brown-eyed. You don't have your weight on here. That's a good thing.
No, good. No, but they have it on all my gun licenses. I'll go talk about guns again.
Well, I have no clue. I think Alabama just gives you a random number. Really, they do, unless of course mine begins with a 7.
Uh-huh.
But my birthday is in July, so that could be it. I don't know. But my dad's begins as like a his began with his 3, and he's born in February. So I think Alabama just randomly gives people numbers.
Right. So there's a website, okay? So there's a website that actually highprogrammer.com, and I'll show you this, okay? Just one second. Let me share the screen because this is geekery. This is pure geekery. Okay.
Oh my god, we've been a geek now. Okay.
Yeah, no, if this was New York, so if it was my old New York driver's license, I wouldn't show you because they have a serial number. But no, I have LifeLock, so it's like, yeah. So right. So Pierre, they explain, they say the license number is A is alpha rescue, A is the first set of last name, the 1111 encoding of last name starting with second letter, right? Etc. FFF is the encoding of first name, right? is encoding of middle initial using the numerical encoding, okay? And then the large MM is, so this MM is the encoding. Large MM is month of birth and sex, 01 for January male, 12 for December male, 51 for January female, 62 for December female, right? And then year of birth, last digits, and then eye color. Oh, that's the last one. Sorry, brown eyes. Yeah. But then they have a serial number below the signature line. But they don't really. That's like a control number. But yeah, no, I have other ID I wouldn't show you, like passport card and undisclosed ID and credit cards and all kind of shit. But yeah.
What do you mean, Rhea? We want your credit card number so we can go buy our shack of our dreams.
Well, you want to know something? You could go spend it at Gigaparts because they owe me money anyway.
Oh, okay. I'll get right on that. I'll get right on that.
Okay. No, I'm just kidding about Gigaparts.
I will legit get on that, and I will definitely get what I want.
Yeah.
Is it enough for me to get a radio?
What? The credit card?
No. What somebody owes you.
Oh no, they don't owe me anything.
I know. That was a joke.
I got this too. You know what this is?
What?
Hold on. Let me stop sharing the screen. This is Cash App. It's a Cash App card.
I got a Cash App card.
Yeah, so people could pay me in Cash App.
Yeah, I got a Cash App card, but mine has writing all over it. Hold on, I'm gonna fix me some more drink.
Drone certificate. Yeah. Yeah, Texas. So funny little fact, I have a license from Texas, not a driver's. And they kind of were like choking on the New Jersey number when I transferred it to New Jersey. So it's kind of different. So anyway, yeah, we don't have social security numbers. New York used to do that. New York don't do that anymore. And, New York is just a bag of issues these days. They don't. They're slow walking this CCW thing, but they're gonna have to bend the knee soon. They're gonna have to bend the knee. Hochul is gonna have to bend the knee, as is Eric Adams, Bloomberg, and all the rest of the POSs in New York. So they're gonna have to bend the knee. So we're fighting it. I mean, so. Let's see here. What else? So other things has been going on. The press story about hammering in Japan, new regulation in Slovakia. Raising awareness of ham radio field day. Well, that's field day. Meme. There's a meme appreciation month. Okay, so
Meme?
yeah, so this
God,
is
I love making memes.
yeah, but I'm in this event actually. This meme appreciation month, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I'm gonna start to operate because Radio Amateurs of Canada, they have special event call signs K3K, VB3 Harambe, BB4 Ligma, BB3 Yeet. Addie, what is Yeet? They have a special event call sign Yeet.
I
BB6
thought you meant poop.
no, VB6 Dank, VC3 Ds, VC3 Rickroll, and VC9 Catgirl will be active for a month. Okay. You know what I'm gonna do actually? I think so. I'm gonna get on using K3K. I'm gonna send some of these pictures via SSTV, some of these memes. What do you guys think? And then you guys could copy and you could get a QSL card. You know?
Oh, yeet means to throw.
Exactly. Yeah.
What's dank mean?
It's what?
Dank.
Dank? What's a dank meme, Maddie?
Oh, damp, musty, cold.
No. These. I know. Okay, let's not talk about these, okay?
I'll do the VC9 cat girl.
Dank memes is not political. Absurd memes about politicians. What is a dank meme? A dank meme. It's an ironic use of the slang term dank. Okay. Huh. Yeah.
Oh, dank means excellent in slang.
Yeah.
So, I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah. So anyway, so that's an interesting event. I'm gonna try to get on. I've just been things. It's been a shit show here. So do it. Oh, okay, Addie. Thank you. So yeah, that's an interesting special event. Let's see here. Aris contacts of Eden Public Library, Ofcom, comparing data. So ARRL has some bits of news. They have the Hawaii Hurricane Emergency Communications Drill set for July 16th. Makani Ino is Hawaiian for big wind, and the name of Hawaii's Amateur Radio Emergency Service ARES upcoming Hurricane Emergency Communications Drill. I should just share this and you can see this. Ligma Awareness Month. Yes, Brian. Oh my God. They're really, they really snuck that one in, huh? Yeah. Yeah. In addition to testing two-way radio communications, the drill will also use WinLink to send and receive messages from surrounding islands and participating agencies. Radio operators will first use radio, then they'll send simulated digital messages using WinLink for reports and requests for assistance. Hawaii ARES Public Information Officer Michael Miller, K86ML, said, with this drill, we're also trying to increase the level of participation so that all operators have the chance to develop the skill sets for real-world situations. It's important that younger or new amateur radio operators to know they can use their digital skills in emergency situations. Okay. After action reports and such like that. That's really cool. Yeah, so mahalo, I guess. So, yeah. Good stuff. What? Ligma. Yeah.
Speaking of which, apparently, my BF.
Boyfriend.
My BF. He's going to be an SGT soon.
A sergeant, okay.
Oh my God. Yeah, that's what he said. He said, looks like I'm going to be that sooner than later.
Nice.
So, that's what I said.
Mhm.
So he then says I have to call him sir then at that point.
Yeah, probably. Well, people on military members got to call him sir.
I ain't gotta call him sir.
No, whatever. My when my brother was so my brother was actually always lieutenant, so they used to call him sir, but he's officer. Yeah. So yeah, I think now he's a lieutenant commander.
Lieutenant Commander.
Yes.
Woo-hoo. I'll just stop there. I'll shush it.
Yeah, LTCMDR. He got promoted. He's actually doing well in the military now. It's
Oh, when you come to Huntsville, we're gonna go eat. We're gonna eat breakfast here.
Rosie's? Okay.
Yeah, Little Rosie's.
Nice.
They have the best egg and cheese, bacon, egg, and cheese tacos or quesadilla or breakfast when it comes to stuff. Their tortillas are made fresh daily.
Nice.
Yes.
An SGP is called a sergeant. Okay. Yeah. So sergeant, Sarge.
Sarge.
Sarge in
Yeah.
charge. Yeah, I have to go and see the state police sergeant tomorrow or Monday or whenever they take me.
Do you have to schedule an appointment?
Apparently you just gotta call him and let him know you're coming. Yeah.
Yeah, my in Alabama getting a star license so you can that whole star ID crap is a bunch of crap to try to get.
You know what? I have an appointment actually for New Jersey to do that. When is that due?
October this year.
Your appointment's in scheduled. Oh, July 27th. Okay. Yeah. I'm gonna get because right now my license says not valid for real ID purposes.
Yeah, mine's a star, and it was a pain in the butt to do.
Really? Yeah, like it says. Well, the thing is, I use a passport card for real ID purposes, but notice mine says not valid for real ID purposes.
Yeah, I know. I saw.
Yeah. So that's crazy. Apparently, that's the same license that undocumented people can get.
Oh, I guess you're undocumented then.
What, racist? I don't know. What you trying to tell me?
Nothing.
Okay.
Nada.
Okay.
Nothing. Just that I picked you up. Just that we found you on the side of the road. That's all.
Look, I'm
You
American.
come out.
I'm American. I got all my papers and all my shots. So, yeah. I do have the passport card actually, and I have a global entry card too. Global entry card, it could be used at the airport for ID. It's just like a TSA pre thing, and yeah,
Globe trotter like you, we'd have all that too.
Well, it's not hard really. I mean, there's my passport card. This one I can't show you all the info. But,
quick question: passport card or passport book?
Why?
Just question. Which one would you rather do?
So I have the book and the card. The card is good for land travel between the United States and Canada and Mexico, right?
Okay.
And also if you take a cruise to like the Bahamas or something, you could use it. Okay. But in my case, I got it because I want to ID it and show my home address. So the thing is, I used to go to a lot of a lot of buildings in New York, and after 9/11, a lot of these stupid buildings, they decide to ask for ID whenever you enter the building. You have to sign in, and they scan your ID, and they keep this image. I'm like, that, okay? I'm gonna give you an ID that doesn't have my home address, so some stalker doesn't come to my house. Okay? Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And some people will do that. There are a lot of unscrupulous people there.
Well, there's a lot of people out there that are definitely do some weird stuff, like send you like stuff that you don't even want to see, but you wake up
like
to
like dick pics.
it. I got one over the weekend.
Okay.
You
Yeah.
know what I said?
What?
After I sent them the meme I usually send,
Uh-huh.
I said my boyfriend saw your dick.
And he probably laughed.
Oh my god! No, the guy did not laugh at all.
Oh God. No,
No,
you know what I would reply? I would reply, where is it?
Well, he ended up
I'm like, where is it? Where is it?
no, I'll do that next time. But this was like up front
Yeah.
and center, like there was no doubt.
So I needed both. I need both the book and the card. The book I need for international travel, like going to various other countries. Like I have some trips I need to go to. I need to go to Japan and China and Germany and such, and UK too. So I need to do that. Yeah. So yeah. So anyway, yeah, you do need the book to travel to Europe. The card is only good for land travel and sea travel within North America. So you can travel to the Bahamas, you can travel to Bermuda, you could travel to Canada. You cannot fly to Canada with it. You cannot fly to Mexico with it. You can drive to Mexico and Canada with it. Okay,
Mhm.
but you can't fly there. You need the
Okay.
book.
Book is for flying, and the other one's for land travel. Duly noted.
Land and sea. Yeah. So.
Land and sea. Sea and land.
Yep. So. All right. Well, any other thoughts?
No.
Okay. So next week we'll try to have an organized topic. Tonight was kind of ad hoc. I've been going a billion miles an hour.
Uh-huh.
What you gonna do?
Yeah.
And like I said, if any all coming to Jersey, the invitation is open. Just let me know. Send me an email.
Duly noted.
Although, yeah, and then you'll get to show why your skills are better than mine.
Hey Rhea,
Yes.
you would totally win that one with me. So
Why?
because I've not really been shooting that much.
You don't?
No, I need to go shooting my new gun. I still haven't done it yet.
I need to clean mine. Mine's probably had like 1,000 rounds to it already. So, yeah. It was expensive. There was a time I was going every week, and like every week I was doing like maybe like 50 to 100 rounds.
Dang.
I know, but that time it was like $25 a box. Now it's like almost 50.
Oh no, I still get them for about $20 a box here for like.
Yeah, but you're getting 380.
No, I'm getting 9.
Or 9 too. 9 is cheap. 45 is expensive.
Let me see. Let me see.
Yeah, go to gunbot.net and they'll show you. They have like all these listings.
Well, I guess everybody, 73. We'll see you next week, and we'll come up with an organized topic next week.
Icon 7000 new car. What kind of new car you got?
Probably a Tesla.
Nah. I don't know. But you know why? It's like they're so back ordered.
You know what? Could be a Prius.
Could be. All right, guys. Peace to 73s.
All right. Bye, everybody.
Yawn.